That's everything.
Big Boy Neighborhood. Alrighty, those that believe in love, ladies and gentlemen. We need to try to get Ide on something. Good Lord have mercy, man. We got Rachel Lindsay in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
The Bachelorette. Hello. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks so much for having me.
Now, it is a pleasure to have you in the neighborhood.
Yes.
And I know when you probably walked in, you were like, oh my God, you know, I've done the show. And we heard that you're engaged.
I am engaged.
And she probably walked in and saw me, was like, damn, it's too late now.
Where was he?
Yeah, where was he? In a beautiful marriage, in a beautiful relationship, I was there. So I don't want to lay too much on the engagement and who it was and so on and so forth, unless you want to tell us. Yeah. You know, but you got to sign like a confidentiality and all kind of stuff for that.
You know it.
Like $5 million or something like that. So don't tell us.
Okay.
I have a top three of what.
Write it down. Write it down, and I'll say it.
Okay.
Is it hard not to say?
Yeah, it's hard because I'm
Really?
excited about it.
I
I want
heard
to
that.
tell everybody. You know, at least they let me say I'm engaged. But make sure you give me a pen so I can write it down so you can say it.
Right. Yeah.
Here's what I've done.
my
I've
gosh.
got the photos of the contestants.
Alrighty.
So she's just going to circle which one it was.
Right.
And we'll just
So
God.
it starts
Hilarious.
off by what, like 30-something guys? Like how many?
31.
31 guys.
Damn.
The most ever.
Now, why 31 and the most ever, Rachel?
I
Picky?
don't know. I'm not picky.
Was it hard?
I am. But I mean, like, I like a wide range of guys. So I think that they were like, you know what? We're just going to give her what she wants, spread it out, give her the most. I was 31 at the time. So I like to think that that's why I got 31 guys.
Go
That makes
ahead
sense.
now.
Do you get any like selection choice here? Like before these guys get brought on, like do they give you like
Yeah, they got to give
pictures?
you something that you like.
No
They
pictures,
don't?
nothing.
Really?
But
It's
do you-
like blind dates.
But you
Oh,
get to
hell
fill
no.
out like, I like this quality. I like that quality.
Yeah, I told
Okay.
them like physically what I like and like what I'm looking for within
So no
age,
fat guys?
profession.
Stop it. mentally, when they bring them down, mentally, you like in your head saying, "Oh hell no."
I mean, there are
You
a
gotta-
few of
you
those.
gotta- you gotta-
Because I was.
Like,
They
oh,
were coming out
hell
and
no.
ain't nameless. There are a few.
Because
I
there's
was like, what the
sometimes, and
hell?
no disrespect, but I'm watching Bachelor and Bachelorette, and there's sometimes when I'm like, come on, dude. What are you doing there?
Yes.
Or I see
There's
some ladies, I'm
one
like,
that I'm
come
just
on.
like-
What's going on here? And then I don't know, as a show, if they say, well, you know, I don't know how much to get in your ear. Like, we got to keep them around for like 2-3 weeks.
Just
You know what I'm
entertain the
saying?
people.
Like yeah,
No. Like for me, I'm so opinionated and direct. Like it really wouldn't go over well if they're like, you need to keep this person.
Right.
I would be like, well, then that's who I'm definitely not keeping.
Really?
That's just
Damn.
how I am.
Good.
So no one
That's
told me
awesome.
what
You
to
think
do.
you're Tupac anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just going
Look at
against
her.
the grain. You know?
So I'll do what I want.
Now, being the first African American bachelorette, does that come with any added pressures?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we as a community, are we putting too much on you?
you know,
Hey,
you
sister,
know how we can
what
be.
are you doing? She done kept these white.
It's,
right?
She's
you
engaged
know
to a
it's
white
coming.
guy.
You know it's coming.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And that was a big fear of mine, like the pressure that I would get from all different audiences. You
Right,
know? And
right.
so I was hesitant to even accept to do Bachelorette. I was like, I don't know. I'm going to weigh out the pros and cons. But at the end of the day, it's like I get to represent myself as a black woman
Show you right.
for America for the first time. I'm humbled and honored to be chosen as the first.
That's
and I
dope.
get to find
And they
love.
picked like a
that's
Michelle
awesome.
Obama for us, though. You know, there's some
Well,
people
look
that you're
at her.
like,
Get it, girl.
that you're just proud to see up there. You're
Yes.
like, all right, cool. Because it could have been anyone. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
acting a
But
fool
yeah, you
or-
get somebody that's like, all right, that's cool right there. That's
What was
cool.
great
Thank
about
you.
like when you were on Nick's season though, like from the jump, she was a fan favorite though.
Right.
Like her personality really came out, and I do like that the show tries to go with, okay, who do the fans really love and blah. But like Rachel was just like, she was really real. She was classy on the season, so when she picked, it was like a no brainer.
Right.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Go ahead.
It was
now.
her personality that I loved.
Really? Would you do a Bachelorette show?
Oh
if I
my
was
gosh.
single,
Right.
Yeah, you would.
I don't know.
You do not like dating.
No, you know
That's
why?
true.
Let me
That's
tell you
true.
why.
I did. I
Let me
did
tell you
do
why.
online dating.
Let me tell you why Natalia wouldn't do it, Lindsay. Because I don't think she would know how to get rid of anyone.
Oh yeah,
It
You know-
is hard.
Like
It's
she'd
hard.
come back and it'd be like, okay, who put extra roses in here? I don't know. I'm just sorry. I don't wanna.
She went and picked them from the garden.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got 6 red roses left and got chrysanthemums. Like, just come back next week. I'm sorry.
Here's my
fine,
number.
you can
Call me.
stay.
And then as they're walking out, she's like this. I'm so sorry.
It wasn't me.
Right.
I feel you though.
Is it hard to eliminate?
I didn't think it would be. I was like, you know what? Like
You
it
made
won't
some
be
guys
that hard.
cry.
Yeah,
But didn't get
there were
roses.
criers. I cried too though, but I feel you. Like it was
Yeah.
hard. I didn't think that I would connect with them. Even if it wasn't love, it was like a friendship thing.
Right.
So it was hard to say goodbye.
Man, does it feel like some of the dudes are desperate?
There are those
Because it's times when I've really watched the show and I'm like, stop it. I just want her to.
There's one.
There's two that are straight up like,
Yeah.
she's my wife. Everyone better
Oh,
move away. I'm like,
God.
bro,
Like, chill out.
Calm, like, just
And then you got to
simmer
go through a whole process of elimination too. You don't want nobody on the show like, man, she'll pick me up, going, kill one of these motherfuckers.
There's this one that's like super extra for me right now, and he got a rose, and I was like, what?
Josiah?
Which
no.
one?
Oh.
You know, Lucas.
Oh, the
No, but see, but
Wabu
Lucas was
guy.
Hey,
just
let's
extra.
stop dissing people too, because we're
Wait.
probably about to diss her fiance.
But Lucas was an extra with the like already obsessed
No,
with her.
but
He was
Watch, in
But
weeks
just-
to come, we'll
yeah.
be like, dude, we diss Lucas.
But to me, his
Well,
personality
bam.
was just extra. Like I just felt like maybe like he was like doing a little bit extra to get like shine on him. Like
Or
he had
camera
other
time.
intentions versus like really being there for Rachel, like really
Yeah.
being there for love. And that's what bothered me.
Got his
It's
rap
like,
album in his pocket.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I heard he's already selling
pretty
shirts
much
and
did.
stuff. So I'm like,
Oh
what
my
the?
God.
Some women love that.
I
Say
mean,
what?
Wabu
Said
somewhere
some women
else.
love
I
that.
was like,
Right.
Confidence.
cat.
But it's got to be somebody on these shows that you got to say, not immediately, but you got to get rid of some people too. So it's got to be a vast,
Right.
amount of different personalities and things
Yeah.
like that. And then it is a TV show as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't know. I probably may be on there one day. Get eliminated quick. Like, man, I was there. And,
Yeah.
y'all didn't see me. Like, no, they cut you during the commercial. Like, damn.
Commercial.
I didn't make it to the first commercial. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hello, ABC. Yeah, I don't see myself in the teaser, in the trailer. Oh, I didn't make it.
That was a pilot.
Okay. You noticed that when we put Bachelor on there, we spelled it wrong. It was a parody. Like,
Oh.
I didn't know that.
In Bachelor Nation, we've seen a lot of contestants turn their popularity on the show into a career now. I mean, we see it with the twins getting their own spin-off show. And, even when Ben and Lauren were still together, they had their spin-off show. Is that what you're going to do, or are you going to go back to law?
Right now, I'm going back to work.
Okay.
I will be back there
I'm
next
so
week.
glad you said that. Can you look at this contract real quick? Go ahead. I'm going to get it.
You don't want me. I do litigation. So when you get sued, I defend you. That's what I do. That's my
Where the
specialty.
hell was you at
Oh
2
my
years
gosh.
ago?
Right.
Hilarious.
And
Hilarious.
then like 2 months ago.
We can talk.
Alrighty,
we can talk.
cool.
We can talk.
I don't know who your soon-to-be husband is or your fiance, but yeah, give me a number on you. I'll just call you for legal advice.
We can talk.
So
We
you're
can do
you're
that.
gonna stay in? Well, hell, you went to school all the time. You might as well, huh?
Yeah, my parents are so proud. I went to law school to be on reality TV. But no,
Right.
no. I mean, I'm gonna go back to work next week,
Okay.
and then I'll see where I go from there.
Okay.
But I mean, work is what keeps me grounded. Like so I don't get caught up in everything.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say no to opportunities either. But I worked hard to be a lawyer, so
you're gonna
that'll
get-
always be.
So you're going to be on Law and Order next.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
fine.
what
Show me one of those shows
Get it,
where-
girl.
Heard it here first.
What did your parents say when you said, you know what, I'm going to become? I'm going on The Bachelor, and then now you're the Bachelorette. What does your family say?
My family didn't believe me when I said I was doing The Bachelor.
Really?
Yeah, they said no. I said no. Literally, I'm catching a flight tomorrow. Like this
Wow.
is done. And then they were like, "Well, what's up with your job?" And I told them my job has been so understanding. And then they were like, "All right, go have a good time."
How much of your life do you really have to give up? Is it really 2 weeks or is it more than that?
Well, when you're on The Bachelor, like as a contestant, it just depends how long he keeps you. So I was there the entire time. So that's 9 weeks of not
Oh,
working.
Lord have mercy.
And then Bachelorette, same. I haven't been back to work since February.
All the
wow,
laws
nice.
done changed. She don't come back in arguing old cases like, girl, he already lost that.
When you initially applied to The Bachelorette, like, was it your decision, or was it like a friend, like, girl, like you should get on, or
It was
How
my
did that happen?
coworkers.
really?
Like,
Really?
like
Okay.
I
They wanted
picked the
your
right
cases.
job, right?
They
That's
want
pretty
you,
much
they want
it.
you out
Yeah.
the office. Like, girl, you ever thought about taking your ass on The Bachelor?
They convinced you?
And it was like, girl, she really on.
They did.
What were other methods that like you tried, like dating wise, before?
Oh, that's good.
I never did online dating, but I did I would have friends set me up. I meet people at the worst place, like at the club, at the
Bars.
Maybe I should have been at church looking for somebody. I don't know, but that's how I would just meet people, just like through friends or just out and about, which was not working.
Right.
No,
Have you had an
it's
ex
too
try
hard.
to contact you?
No,
Really?
none of my exes have tried.
I heard
Because they
that.
know.
What about when they knew you became a lawyer? That's when I would have got back at you.
Right. Sorry.
Hey, Lindsay, what's up, girl?
Cha-ching.
Sorry for cheating on you them times. You know I'm changed, right? Like, yeah. So what's up? Well, I want to do some dinner or something, man. What do you like to eat? Me too. Alrighty, now when it comes down to a process of elimination, is that totally your decision?
Yes.
Totally.
It is my decision. Yes.
Because you got to have producers and everybody that. So if you want to get rid of a guy, you can get rid of him and he's walking right out the door.
Yeah, he's gone.
Damn. Do they leave that night? Like when you got kicked off, or when you get somebody off the show?
Yeah.
Do they leave that night, or is it kind of
like leave the city?
Yeah. Well, or they probably got to put him in like a little place before they send him home, though, right?
Right. When I got home, or when I got sent home, I like went back to my hotel, and then like I actually hung around for a few weeks.
Damn. Why?
It just depends how I
try to play it off like you didn't get eliminated. You don't want to go back to your home
It was too far in, so like we waited till like production ended.
Right. Because if somebody now, are you sequestered a little bit? I'm saying sequestered because you're a lawyer.
Fancy with it.
But do they have to hide you from the public?
That's why I stayed in a week.
Right.
But once it was done filming, I could go right back into everything.
Damn.
But we have no phone, no TV, like no internet. You're completely cut off.
So you was probably shooting your season. People were like, man, wait, Trump won? Like, man, we didn't hear.
It's so funny you say that. Trump was elected while I was filming for
next season. That's right. Yeah.
Did you vote?
Yes. But
I don't think you really did.
Right.
By the way.
Wait, no.
Lindsay, by the way you paused.
Right.
Maybe
Lindsay,
you need to
you
ask
have
this
to
question
think
out.
about that.
No, I had to do an absentee ballot. I was going to say
you.
I actually registered people to vote, like through my church is what I was going to say. But yeah, Trump won, and it was funny because we were in Finland, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Trump won! I'm so sorry." That's what everyone was saying. That's what all the Finnish people were saying.
How you know world, like,
we're sorry for you,
man. Y'all stick around y'all radios. This portion of the neighborhood is brought to you by Trump administration. And I love how especially the ladies are in here, and everybody's very attentive. Like even Ide got her whole body turned towards me. Like, girl, like, what do y'all do with the ones that don't make it?
We send them to paradise.
There are a line of friends who want them.
Ready though. Like, you didn't make it here, but
them.
you can go to one of my friends.
You slip them their, like your friend's photos or walking
I got a
out.
homegirl.
Yeah. Now, I ain't messing with you, but a friend of mine.
Looking back, I mean, you said, you were falling for Nick, but looking back now and being engaged, were you really in love with Nick? Do you think?
In the moment, yes, I definitely was. Like when I look back, like the relationship that I have now is totally different from the one I had with Nick. But in that moment, yeah, I absolutely was falling in love with Nick.
What was it about Nick that so many audience members, me included, did not get? Like I didn't get it. I think it's because of the 2 other seasons, the Paradise, all that. Like what was it about him that some of us didn't see?
I think sometimes things just don't translate as well through TV. Like he and I got along so well, like homies. They were actually attracted to each other and had feelings, and we just vibed. And I guess that didn't come out across. I think actually you saw our relationship come out well on TV.
Yeah.
But he's a great guy. Sometimes things just don't translate as well.
Yeah, so they definitely painted him vile.
Yeah.
Nick
Do
vile.
you watch the show?
Oh yeah, I definitely watch it. I gotta watch it now because I gotta explain things to my fiance.
Oh,
That's the hard part.
That is true. Don't watch it with him.
Oh my God.
And then you
Is
got
he
to tell
gonna
him if he has
Oh yeah, he's gonna watch.
and if he has a problem, be like, hey, I'll put you back in traffic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get another seat. They can bring another 31, baby. Don't trip.
Start fresh. How you gonna do this?
He knows what he's signing up for at the end of the day, but I still, I have to explain things. So
Are you going to be moving?
I don't know. You're assuming he's not already in my city or
Ooh,
something.
you're good.
Well,
You're
I know
good.
that there's a couple in Texas. I know that for sure. But I also know that
Can y'all use the same brush?
You got to stay
Does he
tuned
like,
to find out.
Does he like chicken wings?
Everybody likes chicken wings.
Yeah, that is true.
That is
that's another one.
Does he speak
Let's
Spanish?
see does he speak Spanish?
I don't know. You got to watch and find out.
Okay.
If
my
somebody
God.
from the Ku Klux Klan was driving down the street
Oh my God.
and he was walking down the street, what would they yell at him? Would they yell, "Hey, brother"? Or
I have to say that's the first time I've been asked that question, and probably the last time.
just checking. All right.
I like to be original.
Yeah. I see you got your bar up. You know what I'm saying? You got a bar up,
I see what you're doing.
Yeah. You see what I'm doing there?
see what you're
Alrighty
doing
now. We got. I'm ready to rob a bank with her.
Are you nervous at all, like having your relationship like in the public eye?
Yes.
Oh.
Believe it or not, before this, I was very private with my personal life, and now it's so public and it's so out there, and now it's over. And again, I got this fiance watching things, so he's got to watch me go through multiple relationships and see me get emotional and how I was tied to certain people. Like, that's going to be hard.
Damn. Do you make out?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
hello.
lot of
Made out
boys.
the first night.
What do you?
I saw that. I was like, girl,
What are you, human being?
speak that Spanish to her
Yeah.
one time. She's like, sold.
Does that make it hard for him to watch?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's hard for him to watch me kiss other people.
Right.
But he's
you
okay
got-
with it because you kissed him the first night. That's him, right?
Right.
Good, aren't you? You're good.
We trying to crack it down.
You tried.
We trying to knock it down, boy. You're good.
Thank you.
You are
He
good
knew
at
what
this,
he was
man.
getting into at the end, right? Like,
But it's
Even though you
hard
know
to
what you're
watch
getting
it.
into, it's still hard.
Hell
to see it
Because
happen.
believe it or not, you don't see, like, they never saw me with other guys.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah, so they're seeing it all for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then if you're on a date and you laugh a certain way, you're like, damn, she laughed with me like that.
Right.
But you know what you got to do, Rachel?
Hilarious.
You got to know how to downplay it, too. You're like, oh, my God. Like, even before it started, like, oh, there go horrible kisser right there.
Yeah. Did you smell him? Because he used to smell
Like,
around me.
Yeah, like, exactly. Like, oh,
do.
did
Hilarious
he
downplay.
kick dust up like that while y'all were betting? Like, oh. You know, so y'all really live in the house.
They do. I
And
don't.
you're out. Okay.
Yeah, the cast or the contestants, they live in the house together.
And then when you come, they just get all thirsty and, you know what I'm saying?
They do.
All on their best behavior.
So thirsty.
Gotta come in, patting them, put them all under the chin and everything. You know, go ahead, baby girl.
Wedding. Since you're engaged and we know it, has ABC already said, hey, we can film your wedding, put it on TV?
No, we're not talking about a wedding.
Okay.
We're just trying to make this thing work.
Okay.
You know, because like you said, the success rate isn't as high.
Right.
I want to make sure like we have a solid thing. We're cultivating our relationship, and then we can start talking about a wedding.
Is there
Did he-
usually engagement this fast?
Well, I mean, like the goal is to get engaged.
Right.
at
Yeah,
the end of
yeah.
it. Yeah. They
And
just
it's a
don't
real
let you
engagement, though.
announce it this early. Like I
And-
got to announce it.
Have
a lot
you
of
still
pressure.
not seen your fiance since filming, since the proposal?
Right. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen them. Mm-hmm. You haven't seen them.
Have you seen him?
Rachel hasn't seen them. Go. Why,
I will say that.
How long has that been?
2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks. Man, I can't go 2 weeks without seeing my wife.
That's a lot.
It's
2
hard. I'm
weeks.
used to long distance actually.
No,
so
man.
You're
Let me
good
tell you
with
as a
it.
man, out of sight, out of mind.
Ooh.
Oh, this is over.
You trying to
Hey,
scare
we're
me?
the ABC
He's
reps
already
at.
moving
This is it.
on.
This
It's
is
over.
it.
This is it.
Now
Oh,
you know
man.
I got to call him when this is over with because now you putting stuff in my mind.
Oh, my bad.
Gotta FaceTime him. Make sure you know. See him. Doing.
So while you're filming, of course, you have no outside contact with the world.
Right.
And now that we do get a chance to see the Bachelorette on Monday nights, now I'm pretty sure that you get a lot of phone calls Monday night.
Yeah, I do. Mainly from my family.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's what I was
Is your
going to ask
family
you.
happy with your choice?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're happy.
So can you tell your family like who it is? Like your mom
know.
knows?
Yeah.
Because you
I
have to
thought
ask
you
for your
couldn't tell
hand,
your
right?
mom.
Well, I told him.
Right.
Oh,
Call your mom. Let me see if she,
we're on the phone. We're
let me
going to talk
see
to
if
your
she,
mama.
if she can poker ear me. Does she have a poker ear? Call your mom. Let me see.
My mom's good. My
Really?
mom's good. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get it out of her.
I bet I
Really?
could.
Or my dad.
I bet I could. I call your mom, be like, hey, this is ABC. We just wanted to know. You know what I'm saying?
Confirm some things.
She knows
Spelling
not to
of his
say
correct
anything.
name.
Yeah. So do you want to have a big wedding down the road?
No. I never thought I would have a huge wedding, but I have a big family.
Right.
So, like,
So you got to invite
everybody's gonna-
everyone or no one.
Yeah, everyone. All the cousins.
When meeting him, who was
cousins.
toughest, your mom or your dad?
My mom was pretty tough. Actually, my
Wow.
sisters were tough.
Oh, yeah. Hell
How many
yeah. I can
sisters do you
imagine.
have?
Or my sister. Only my older sister was
Okay.
there. I have 2 sisters.
Okay.
Now, what about at the wedding? Like traditionally, like to cover both sides, what would you serve there?
You are so good.
I'm not that good.
You
Not
are
that
so
good.
good.
Because you was already looking like, come on now.
But I'm thinking it, so
Right,
I'm just
right,
trying
right.
not to say it.
See, we just helping her too. She's like, oh man. She gonna go to the next interview. She'll be like, oh, this is easy.
I got this.
She's like, man, I just
We're
came from
preparing
Fat Boy
you.
Show. Big Boy Show.
I just did a crash course.
Yeah. Yeah, I just did. Is he a lawyer? Where the hell did you guys have me at?
Questions they were asking.
And my thing is, they were telling me on your Instagram, you have a picture. Is it you and YG?
Oh yeah, it is me and YG.
You're not engaged to YG, are you?
It's not YG. It's not YG.
Oh, honey.
He had his chance. No, I'm
Oh,
just
hell no. So when did you run into rapper YG at?
a concert.
Really though? Can you imagine if you had to explain to your parents, like, this is my guy? Yeah. Like, Dad, this is YG. He like, hey, what's up, blood?
There were no YGs on the show.
Yeah, see? And that's why I wonder why we didn't have a YG.
Right.
That would have been fun, right?
Yeah. You know, next time, man, we got to make sure, now that I'm all in bed with ABC, I'll help him with some of the casting, you know? Just start sending people over there. In the process of elimination, elimination or love may be even better. Once I start stacking
think
it up,
so.
you know what I'm saying? Get
I
a
would trust
YG
you.
on there.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any tattoos?
I do.
What's your tattoo of?
I have a Bible verse right here on my wrist, and then I have reciprocity on my rib cage.
Reciprocity. Where do I know that from? Oh, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn
I didn't know
Hill.
that word till
Exactly,
then.
honestly, where I got it from.
I didn't know whatever that word is until
Until the
Lauryn
song.
Hill put it in
Yep.
there, and I didn't know what prerogative was until Bobby Brown did my prerogative. So you learned a lot from music.
Yeah, you
Rachel.
really do.
You learned a lot
You
from
do.
music. Now, what's the Bible verse?
It's Matthew 26:41. Watch and pray so you don't fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
You got that all right
Damn.
written on your little arm right there?
She
No,
just has
it's
the
a
number.
reference.
Oh, I was about to
Reference.
say, what the hell? I'm about to say, boy, I'm about to say you took up some space. I was like, it must be all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this girl, it's all the way up. You know? Like, yeah, hold on, stay still. Let me read this. All right. Now, were you raised in the church? Mm-hmm. Ah.
On Nick's season, when I was a contestant, I took him to church.
Oh,
yeah.
is
He
it
had
a
never
black
been.
church?
Yeah, he had never
Oh,
been.
man.
You tried to save him.
Yeah, that start on Sunday.
tried.
Sometime we get out Wednesday. He was like, man, he was like, yeah, I like the band. Like, that's not the band. Yeah, it's an experience when you take somebody to a black church and they don't know.
I love black churches.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's different.
Yeah, I
He
grew
had
up
a
in
good
it.
time.
I grew up in churches, man. Yeah, churches, Popeyes, KFC.
Big.
All of them, man. You know where I went with that. Show you right. All right, man. Just having fun with Rachel.
Vanessa and Nick. You think they're gonna last?
I hope they
Damn,
do.
that's a hell of a question to ask.
He chose her over me. I hope it works out.
That's true, right? He might be kind of like crawling back because that's what Nick does, right?
You said it, not me.
He comes
Look at
back.
that.
No, I think they'll be fine. I think
Okay.
they'll work out. They're a good
Okay.
match
For a little
each
bit.
other. They're a
Man.
good match for each other.
So no sunlight over here. That was a lot of shade you just did over there. Charlie.
I know it happens sometimes.
Yeah,
sorry.
man. Well, Rachel, thank you for coming into the neighborhood.
Thank you
you.
for having me. It's been fun.
It is our pleasure to have you in here, and no obligation. You know what I'm saying? It's felt like we kind of vibed here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not begging to come to the wedding, but we will
No.
go.
Yeah.
We know that ABC got some kind of plane around. You know what I'm saying? But are they flying you around too? You doing a lot of press?
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
flying you private?
No.
Oh man. Oh man. All the Caucasian ones got private. Trying to put that all in their head, like, oh man.
Good gosh.
You would think being the first African American one, like they would try kind of go overboard,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I should have played that card.
yeah. And they probably didn't know how to treat you at first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh yeah, you go into your room and you got 40 ounces in there. Like, I don't do this. No, but thank you for coming into the neighborhood.
you.
Thank you so
Monday
much.
nights, ABC.
Yep.
Continue to watch, and man, I really enjoyed you here today.
I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
y'all. too.
Thank you
That's
so
my
much.
top three already.
And who's your top three?
Eric, Brian, and dang, I forget his
Peter.
Peter.
All right, and that's your top three as well?
Yeah. Eric, Brian, and Peter.
All right, do
yeah.
this. If any of those are them,
Alex.
just wink. Damn.
Come on, wink.
Your eye gonna dry out. I'll wait.
Hell, wait.
Blow in her eye, you guys.
Oh my God.
She didn't do it.
Rachel, Lindsay, in the neighborhood. We are Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood.